Welcome back to the Always Laugh podcast. My name's Austin Lane.
My name's AJ.
I'm Walker. I'm in love with Russian dressing, Smith. Hey,
Russian dressing?
What's going on? Yeah, have y'all ever had Russian dressing on like a sandwich or something?
I've heard
like
of
that?
French. I've heard of Italian. I've heard of...
Russian dressing is what like Thousand Island is based off of.
Sounds
That's
fire
some
then.
fat boy knowledge.
You got that Ukrainian twang, dog.
Exactly.
Literally.
Anyways,
Today's theme, how far is too far? Shit. How far is too far?
It's usually whoever's going too far doesn't know they're going too far till because most people just don't have the self-awareness to realize they're going too far in the moment. But then they look back and you're like, yeah,
Might have gone too
that
far.
was a little bit too far, you know.
When do you think you guys go too far? Is it like when you're trying to be funny? When you're trying to have too much fun?
usually it's in trying to be funny and eating. Like, to give you a perfect example, this is my 4th Italian ice of the day.
Not of the day, of the last 37 minutes.
Yeah, 37 minutes, whatever it is. And I've had like 16 drumsticks in the last like week and a half. Like I've been on a nut. AJ.
So is it too far?
It's too far.
Okay, so
And I'm telling you, 5 Italian ices in an hour period is too much.
so when was it too? Like, which one was too much? 2.
Well, we're not quite at it. We're only at 4.
At this point, he knows he's going too far, but he's trying to prove a point.
I'm not trying to prove a point. I'm just.
There ain't no way that thing is good still. You've had
it's so
5 of
fucking
them.
good, bro.
It is so
The
good.
thing is, he's had 5, but only went to the fridge twice. That's what's crazy about it.
He knows what he's about to do.
How are you on number 5 and only went twice? That means you're grabbing more than 2
Because
at a time.
I know myself. Self-love, all right?
Is that what that is?
Yeah. It's only going to the fridge twice for 5 Italian ices.
I want to list a couple of things, and you tell me whether you guys think they went too far or not, I guess. The Fast and the Furious movie series. Did they go too far?
Too far.
They didn't have to do my guy like that over and over again. How many is there since my man has passed?
I think there's been like 3 or 4 since he passed.
Shit.
So which one was too far? How many? Where should they have stopped?
6.
Okay. I think they should have stopped at 5. 5 was heat.
There's still some story to wrap up, but 7, that's where like the Lamborghini started jumping like building a building.
I thought 6 was
Ronda
kind of trash.
Rousey was in there.
I thought 6 was kind of garbage.
6 was where he died, right? And they did like the send-off.
I think that might have been 7.
No.
A flight to Australia takes about 24 hours. Is that too far, or are we cool with that?
Economy or what?
Yeah, you're flying straight econ mode.
That's
too far.
That is terrible.
You got.
You're gonna have one stop. You're gonna have one stop. Let's say you have a stop at the 12-hour mark, and then you're straight back in the shit.
That's terrible. I need drugs.
So is a 24-hour flight too far?
Too far.
Okay,
Too
we've
far.
gone too far.
It's too far.
Donald Trump being the president of the United States. Did we go too far?
No.
I don't think we went far enough.
I don't think we went far enough either. I think we can do better. I don't think we went far enough.
I think he's going to be back in 2024. And then he becomes the God King of America. And then we finally get what we deserve.
Okay, so we're setting ourselves up for failure. All right, Michael Jackson plastic surgeries and the Kardashians plastic surgeries. Did they go too far?
I think everything about Michael Jackson was too far. The Kardashians, I think, have actually pulled it back. Have you heard they've gotten like all their BBLs removed?
They
Oh,
got
they
it
did?
removed. Yeah,
They
they
got,
went
like,
too
the
far.
fillers.
Then they're like, nah, we got to tone
They
it
had
back
to
a
retreat.
little bit.
They had to
Yeah,
retreat a little bit.
They had to
My
run
favorite
back.
Michael Jackson conspiracy is that Joe Jackson got him chemically castrated when he was a kid, and that's how he retained like his high singing voice his whole career.
That might have been going too far. All right, Tom Brady's career. Did he play too long? Did he go too far?
I think he got out in the nick of time. He was about one snap away from serious injury.
Okay, Tom Brady kissing his kids. Did he go too far?
Too far.
Not far enough.
He damn near
He
was making
basically
out with
brushed
his kids.
his kid's teeth with his tongue, and but like you know, you got to go for depth. Is what I'm saying.
Jesus Christ. Okay, I think he went too far probably.
God, you got some heat
Is this
compared to
heat?
me.
Is this heat? I don't know. I just wanted to list some things.
I don't even
just
want to
see
bring
where-
mine up no
Just
more.
to see where your guys' head was at. Cheating on tests, cheating on schoolwork. Is that going too far, or do we allow that?
Allowed.
I think we should 100%. I think you're just using your
Cheat-
resources. If you
cheat
get caught,
in general, not on your significant other, but cheat in general in life, you'll probably get ahead than the man that didn't cheat and will regret it later.
I agree. There's no reason not to cheat if it's going to give you a leg up on the opponent.
Totally agree.
Whether the
Just-
opponent is your professor or
Your
whoever.
morals.
I'm a big fan of the whole like during like board games or stuff like that. Like cheating is allowed as long as you don't get caught. You can
Dude.
cheat, but once you get caught, you're bad. But
yeah, that's.
if you can cheat without getting caught, absolutely do it the whole time.
I don't cheat on when I'm playing board games, just because
Listen.
it's too.
I once was playing spades with your mom and a couple other people, and I accidentally cheated, and I didn't know what I did because I was still relatively new at spades,
Mm-hmm.
and I got called out by Austin's mom, and I have never felt so fucking like a piece of shit, and also she looked like she wanted to fight. Because I just broke
Hey, you
a
don't-
serious rule. I'm talking about if you can just picture the room
Big
we're
L,
in.
as I call her, does not play with that spade. shit.
There's freaking,
Yeah, don't fuck with my mom when she's gambling or playing spades.
I'm talking
she will
about-
beat your ass.
She loves her gambling.
Hell yeah, she does.
If I could just paint a picture, we're talking about just like cigarette smoke. Like I can imagine like black and mild smoke in the air. Like
Who the fuck was smoking a black
couple random beers on the table. Motherfuckers are throwing their cars down.
Austin's mom's a pimp from the 70s.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and that's like the vibe I felt like. And then she said, "Wait, hold up," and I said, "Oh fuck." She looking right at me, man. I fucked up.
All right, my last thing was it's drinking related. So like drinking until you throw up, drinking until you pass out, drinking until you black out. Too far?
Yes.
Yes.
Too far? I agree, too far. Why do people do that? Why did we think that was a good idea back in college? Like drink till you puke. Let's just do it every time.
Because motherfuckers get
Every
drunk.
time.
So honestly, I think it's because in America we can't drink till we're 21. So alcohol is seen as this like scary, rebellious thing to do. So once we get to college and it's readily available, the fun thing to do is just fucking crush alcohol. When in reality, you should just have a couple drinks or drink to whenever you're feeling like fine and then go for it. But it's rebellious to take 14 beer bongs in one night.
Dude,
and
it's fun.
pour like a airplane bottle of whiskey into your beer bong.
I feel like guys are really bad. I feel like guys are really bad about it because we have that competitive nature more than like maybe, I don't know. We just have that competitive nature. So it's like, who can drink the fucking most?
Yeah,
Bro,
you don't see.
We are pushing ourselves
You
to our
don't see
limit.
girls having case races and shit. Like
No.
the two people that was in your fraternity, and like every day after school at their place it was beer bongs, and they would like pour whiskey into these beer bongs and just
was-
take like straight whiskey bongs.
It was insane.
These dudes were animals.
They said every single day after class they would go back to their apartment. They would each beer bong 2 4 Locos and then smoke 2 blunts every single day. That's insane.
it's working on dying.
Literally, like there's no way they're gonna fully recover from that.
One of them is happily married and successful right now.
What a guy.
Really did 180. God dang. Okay.
I personally, I think it comes with age. Like, if I throw up now, it's because I got fucking drunk. But, like, it wasn't on purpose. Like, it's when I get home and I finally lay down and I had too much tequila and the room starts spinning and my leg is just on the ground trying to contain it. It does help, but
Something I've noticed in my own self is I used to be a big drink until I threw up. Like I was a notorious puker. But now that doesn't even happen. I drink until I just forcibly fall asleep wherever I am.
Hell yeah.
It's like I can't even get to the point where I'm throwing up now because my body's just like, shut it down.
We haven't been drinking enough liquor though. If we were taking shots, we would get there.
That might be true.
I don't really throw up.
The last time you guys got all fucked up, I heard a table got flipped.
Yeah,
And there's glass involved.
Table did get flipped.
Wasn't it the one with glass on it?
It had my phone on it, and it completely destroyed my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So instead of puking, you guys
Austin's phone
just
looked like you got shot.
have
awesome.
rage now.
Yeah, we graduated to rage.
You guys have rage. Well, I was going to talk about freaking... It's nothing near as cool as your topics for how far is too far, but I've been seeing a lot of videos on the internet lately of HOAs going too far. Like I personally live in a neighborhood, but thank goodness we don't have an HOA. Somehow, some way, we don't. And I literally don't know why people would elect to live in a HOA neighborhood, right?
So what's an example of a HOA going too far?
Like your car being too loud on a cold start, or like
What?
having to ask your neighbor's permission to like build something in your backyard, or like getting 3 signatures to build something.
It really is
Like-
like take your trash cans in by 1
No,
o'clock.
literally, like
on
you
collection
can't
day.
you can't have your trash can visible on the side of your house. It has to have like a little fence around it. Like that's real, and that's just standard like HOA community, not nothing high end.
Well, dude, like it's made up of like a board, and it's just retirees that were hall monitors.
Yeah, 100%.
They're just like
And
bored ass fucking.
you have to pay money for this. Like, why would you want to pay money to have all these rules?
I don't understand extreme rule followers. Like, is it just they believe that society will be better if everybody just followed the rules? Is that where that stems from? Because I think those rule followers go too far. I saw this video of this dude. He was pissed at this man for riding his motorcycle down the street. He got out. He stopped the man, like, basically made the dude crash his motorcycle and took his keys and, like, he was like, "You're not riding your motorcycle on my damn street." Like, what is wrong with people?
It's entitlement,
Like, why do people...
bro. It's not your
like, just
street.
mind your own fucking business. Like,
that is rising to an all-time high. People cannot just mind their own business now.
Entitlement.
is it entitlement?
Yes.
Like, what are they entitled to?
These people think that it's their shit. And, like, it all boils down to the fucking, I don't know what they're classified as, but the fucking older-ass white people.
Boomers.
It's predominantly
Them
them.
damn boomers. You know what I
They
say?
think it's
Get rid
their
of-
shit. They,
Sorry, that was pissing me off.
they deadass think they own, like, everything. It's fucked up.
Fuck the boomers. That's my opinion on that.
Old ass bitches. They fucking if they have to stand in a line for more than like 2 minutes, they're like about to die. Like it is
That's
the
me,
worst
though,
thing
to be
ever.
honest.
But bro,
I straight up don't stand in lines. Like if I go to like a restaurant and there's a
that's how
line,
impatient we
I'm
are
out.
now. A restaurant is different. You're in line to get your groceries, and you don't want to use self checkout. You want to have someone. I get you. Oh, you can't stand in a line. Where like
No, I'll just leave my cart and walk out.
That's a little
Got
extreme, Walker.
$300 worth of Sam's
you just
groceries
did
and I
all
just
that
walked out.
shopping to leave over a 5-minute
Yeah, and they have to
line?
throw it straight away. So I'm just thinking I camp out by the dumpster. And when they come out for the night, I get all my They might be slightly spoiled, but
It's bad.
That's a steal.
yeah, I just got 14 pounds of chuck for the small cost of salmonella or whatever the fuck beef-borne parasite is.
Walker, do you
Mad
have an
cow
example of a time that you think you've gone too far?
Yeah. So when I was in my younger years, we went to this like pool and tennis club, and it had like a restaurant in there. So we were eating there, and I walked up to the salad bar because they just had like fire ass ranch dressing. So I'd always go up and get like a little like mini salad bowl, just fill it up full of ranch, and just like dunk like entire cheeseburgers into it. It was awesome. Anyways. There's this guy up there, and he had his baby, and his baby was probably like, I don't know, 6 months old, and they had like a little birth defect on their head. And I'm probably like 6 or 7, and I'm at that age where I am just like staring hard as fuck at this baby, this poor baby.
You're like, well, what's wrong with this child?
So I'm up there and I'm getting my ranch, and the dad walks up and he starts getting a salad, and I'm like, I start talking to him, and I'm like, hi. So what's on your baby's head? And he was like, oh, it's like nothing. It's just like a birth defect. And I was like, oh, that's crazy. I thought it was something bad, like a tumor or something like that. And his face just like completely turned, and he walked away and like went back to his table and said something to his wife, and his wife just gave me like a death glare. So for the rest of the lunch, I'm just like sitting there like at my table twiddling my thumbs, like not eating, not dipping anything in ranch.
They fucked up your ranch day, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I fucked up their probably, I don't know, entire week.
I don't know. You were 6 years old, man. I don't think you went too far. I think you were a curious child that wanted to know what the fuck was up with that baby's dome.
Valid.
I'm glad it was not a tumor. Fuck. Dude, if some fucking
It's 100% was a
I
tumor.
would punt that 6-year-old, okay?
The 100%. That
I
baby
went
had
too
a.
far. I went way too far.
Walker just told me some very depressing news today. He will not be attending my baby shower.
That's fucked up, Walker. What do you?
I went too far. I have some prearranged engagements that I just can't get out of, and they were made before I knew about
For someone who you've only known for a fucking month.
it. Doesn't matter who.
How long have we been locked in? Longer than a fucking month.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter.
No new friends, bro. You forget the fucking motto.
I had these plans like 3 weeks ago, before I got the RSVP.
Damn, are the mountains are shutting down sometime soon?
When you're living a high flying jet setting lifestyle, dude.
They shut them down.
Ask us some trivia, please.
Go ahead. I'm
Please.
starting to sweat. Go ahead.
Yeah, you should sweat.
Yeah.
We're putting those gloves on after the podcast.
Okay. I'm heating up.
Where's the fastest possible speed something with matter can travel at?
Light speed.
Terminal velocity.
The speed of light.
Ow! That hurt.
Technically, if it's a small enough matter, this terminal velocity is the speed of light.
That is the correct answer, right?
What is the world record for the highest free fall distance?
Highest free fall distance?
And that's the distance fallen before opening your parachute.
32,000 feet. 38,000 feet. 35,000 feet. It's probably not right. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. Like 100,000 feet. I'm going 100,000. Final answer.
180,000 feet.
123,000 feet.
Damn. Because people have like
By
fucking jumped
Alan
out
Eustace.
of. He like jumped out of space, didn't he?
Yeah.
Okay. Walker, are you angry?
Yes.
Why?
Because I was very disrespectful. You fucking piece of shit.
Get it out.
I want that cut.
You guys are being real pussies right now.
Get it out.
The both of you.
There's nothing to get out. You were just a fucking bad friend.
Why? Why? What did he say?
He said some disrespectful ass shit about a person I care about.
Shit cracked me up, dog.
God damn it.
Dog.
We can't cut.
I support it. I'm with you. Fuck the baby shower. Go ahead and miss it.
Nah, fuck you.
I'll tell you all about it. I'll tell my daughter. I'm like, see that man over
I'm
there?
staying out of this because it's not my
See
fight.
that man over there? He might change on you. Be careful. And I'll let her pick. I'll let her make her own decision. But he might switch.
He didn't say anything disrespectful about her. Silence is great. Love this, guys.
How many bee stings can the average person sustain before going into anaphylactic shock?
25.
Hundreds.
It is hundreds.
God damn it.
The average person can sustain about 10 stings per pound of body weight.
Okay. So I can do like a good amount.
Good amount.
It's pretty sweet.
I can do like 500,000 bee stings.
Beekeepers get stung like so many times when they fuck with that shit. If they don't, they still have their things on, but they can take it.
What country consumes the most calories on a daily basis?
China.
USA.
The answer is Austria at 3,769.
What the hell?
Second place is America at 3,764.
How big is Austria?
Width-wise, pretty big.
Well, damn.
What is the longest time someone has hiccuped for?
The rest of their life.
It's probably a good answer. 5 years.
In 1922, Charles Osborne had an accident involving a hog and started hiccuping. He then hiccuped for the next 68 years. Over the course of his life, he had 2 wives, 8 children. He stopped hiccuping when he was 96, lived 1 more year, and then died.
That sounds miserable.
I was just told about someone recently who had something going on with him, and he just hiccuped. He can't stop hiccuping, and they asked the nurse, like, will this ever stop? And she's like, nope. He's
Nope.
gonna hiccup till the day he dies, unfortunately.
That sucks. That would be very miserable. I have a hot take for you guys. Okay?
Yeah.
Sound good?
Yeah.
Are you guys just gonna be fucking beefed out for the rest of this shit?
I'm not being
God
out.
damn
I'm
it.
Good.
Great.
He's still in my pinned messages. It's fine.
This is something that I think has gone too far, and it's probably a hot take. The war on drugs has gone too far. It's costing too many taxpayer dollars just trying to stop people from having a good time. And that's my opinion on that. Thoughts?
I like it.
It's funny you bring that up because I just read like a headline, just a headline. I don't read too deep into it. That they just approved some fucking 100 and some billion thing to Israel and Ukraine that we're sending.
Anyway,
Yeah.
the war
Too
on
far.
the war on drugs just needs to stop, dude. It's like we're spending all this damn money to not get anywhere with it. Like nothing's being stopped. It's just a waste of time and energy. People are gonna get their drugs no matter what.
Clearly
Let 'em do
losing.
'em.
They are losing the war on drugs. They've been taking L year after year on this war on drugs.
Yeah, why are we letting the CIA pick which drug dealers win?
Bring back crack addicts.
Let them do it on merit.
Too many people are dying from fentanyl. Bring back crack addicts.
That's a good point. We just need clean drugs. If they were smart, they would just freaking have clean drugs for us, you know? Like, oh, you want to do cocaine? Just go to the cocaine store. You're going to pay a little extra probably because that's how it works. It's going to be taxed. And you're going to get drugs that aren't going to kill you. They would make so much more money. I think we're wasting time here.
The thing is, though, people don't have any self-control. Like, even if it was super expensive, if it was, like, free reign, imagine if they were just slinging mushrooms and, like, fucking your local, what were you just saying, crack or cocaine? People would be strung the fuck out.
That's
like,
fine.
because it's, like, so accessible,
It's fine.
I guess.
I mean, like, people just let people do what they want. Tell them what the possibilities and side effects are, and if you can't handle, don't do drugs. Don't do drugs. Don't let the drugs do you. As my friend has once told me.
Because he can't handle fucking his little smoking weed.
If you can't handle it, don't do it.
Don't hit the joint if you can't handle it, dude.
Facts.
Period.
You guys have anything else to say?
I do.
Thank God.
What, you getting nervous?
Yeah, you guys are fucking creeping me out.
Shit's been going too far lately, man. Everything's too far.
Like what?
There's some sort of championship league inside the basketball now that's like, have you heard about that?
No.
I just heard about it. Like in the NBA, there's like a tournament going on that's like that determines like the regular season games or some shit. Too far. Why are we doing another tournament besides like the NBA championship? Like too far.
Yeah, that's weird.
Victor Wembanyama, too far. How the fuck is he even like allowed to do that shit? He's gonna be the fucking greatest player of all time, dude. Dude's a fucking dog.
You think so?
I will say, Walker is the first person I know to know about Wemby before his NBA shit, before he was a prospect in the NBA, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Walker can maybe speak on the year. You've been talking about him for a while. You act like I was stupid when I said if I heard of Victor Wembanyama. But yeah, he's going too far. That motherfucker is too good. He's too good for the NBA. He needs to sit out.
He needs to sit out.
He's pulling up threes while bringing the ball down the court. He's fucking 7'3". How?
Some people are just dogs, dude. Some people are athletes. Yeah. I don't think he's gone far enough. I'm the type of person that loves like just seeing people break records. Like even if it's against like my team, I just like seeing records broken. Like I would love to see somebody just be the best of all time. You know what I mean?
Your boy, dude. You can fucking Josh Dobbs.
What about him?
Is this what you're talking about?
No, what did he do?
Won you some fucking games?
Yeah, he's an animal.
What? Fuck it, man. Sports are too far as well. Like the shit American people do for sports. Like if you just really sit back and think about it, it's too much.
We've talked about this before. Like sports are just like America's religion. Not even just America. Like soccer is so huge in the world. Like it's insane how much people would give up their entire lives for their team. It's kind of crazy. It's pretty nuts.
I've never been to a soccer game.
Walker, do you have a hot take or anything for us?
They look boring.
Maternity leave is the only one that matters. Paternity leave is fucking stupid.
I didn't even know paternity leave was a thing. Like,
oh yeah, speaking of, I'm about to get 12 weeks.
You get paternity leave?
Yeah.
Dead
paid.
ass. What?
Paid 12 weeks, and I'm taking all 12. Might not go back.
You get, like dead ass, you get 12 weeks of paid paternity leave.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I get more than Kenzie.
What the fuck? It's
different.
Stupid.
Different employers, but
Yeah,
her employer's fucking her, and I'm getting shown love.
So you're straight up not going to be working for 12 weeks straight.
12 whole weeks, yeah. And I don't have to use any of my PTO.
And this starts the day that this child's born.
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
That's insane.
How's that crazy?
What are you going to do with those 12 weeks other than raise a child?
Bond with my newborn.
AJ's going to be learning how to fucking strap in a
Everything.
car seat. Dude, I cannot wait for you to have this
I'm going to
child.
be learning how to swaddle. I've been watching swaddle videos. They said you're going to feel like you should call UP or CPS on yourself. Your first swaddles, it's kind of like aggressive, dude. Like, I mean, like just like really tucking them in there. It's like, this one dude made a video and the shit he was like, he did a demonstration on his kid and he's like, you're gonna like think you have to call CPS. Like, it's kind of like,
dude, babies are
serious.
like insanely like durable, low key. I mean, other than like their heads and necks when they're like born, but like I've heard that babies are kind of durable. So if like you hurt a baby, then like you did
I'm
something.
freaking scared.
You know
dude.
you did something fucked up because like their bones are like rubber when they're born.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm like necessarily scared. It's just like the excitement of like the unknown. Like I've never held a kid for real. Like
It's gonna be funny when you're like a month in and you're just like a pro. Like AJ's just walking around in dad mode with fucking baby in his hand.
I'm so fired up. I got one of them front holder things. I can't wait to strap up and like go to the store or some shit.
You're gonna be walking around with your baby.
Fuck yeah.
It's pretty sick.
But hopefully I don't have any sensory issues.
You have a hot take? Or did you already say something?
My hot take right now is Ocho Cinco should have did some research before he talked about Keith Lee. I know you guys probably don't.
I don't know.
I know Austin doesn't know about Keith Lee.
I know who Keith Lee is, but what did he say about him?
So I don't know if you know, but it's honestly a really good
I don't
podcast.
know.
But Shannon Sharp now has a podcast
Yeah.
with Ocho Cinco.
Mm-hmm.
Do they even still call him that?
Yeah.
Okay, well Ocho, and Ocho was pretty much just like he was mad about all Keith Lee's reviews in Atlanta because he was just talking about how hard it is to start up a restaurant, especially for the black community. to like get going in the restaurant industry,
Mm-hmm.
and that he shouldn't be like giving people like bad reviews like that because it can really like destroy business because he has like that much like power as far as like social media. And he just sounded like a complete
He was just being
asshole.
soft.
He
like-
just was saying like he's never gotten bad service because like, yeah, Chad Johnson, because you're a celebrity.
right.
When Keith goes to a store, he doesn't want to. That's his big thing. Like he wants to be treated like a normal person, like
Right.
not a celebrity. Like don't just offer me a table immediately when you just told my mom there's an hour wait.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And Chad Johnson was just like, that's bullshit. Like I've never had bad service. Like, you know what I'm
Well,
saying?
yeah, no shit, you haven't.
Because you're
Chad.
a celebrity. Chad.
All right. I'm wrapping this shit up. Fucking next week's theme: grateful or ungrateful. We're getting into the Thanksgiving spirit. Yeah, so grateful or ungrateful. That will be next week's theme. You guys have anything you want to say to wrap it up? Please say no.
Nope.
All right, Walker.
Nope.
Thanks for listening to another episode of the Always Laugh podcast. My name's Austin Lane.
My name's AJ.
I'm Walker.
We out.